Let me tell you, the gloves are off and Samantha Markle is not holding back. What she unleashed hits Meghan Markle's image hard. Thomas Markle, Meghan's 79-year-old father, stranded on the 19th floor of a crumbling building in the Philippines after a 6.9 earthquake. Elevators dead, aftershocks rattling, and Thomas can't walk, stuck and terrified. Meanwhile, his daughter, the self-branded humanitarian, is nowhere to be found. Samantha accused Meghan of being directly responsible, claiming years of cruelty and neglect forced Thomas overseas, now trapped alone. And just days before Meghan and Harry head to New York for a humanitarian award, Samantha demanded answers. Where's the help, the helicopter, even a call? The silence is deafening.
According to Samantha, if Meghan had shown even the slightest shred of decency or concern for their father, Thomas Markle would never have ended up stranded alone in the Philippines, trapped in a crumbling disaster zone, and forced to flee the suffocating glare of the spotlight, along with the relentless fake news attacks that Samantha claims Meghan orchestrated against him for years. Instead of being surrounded by family, support, and care, Thomas is isolated thousands of miles from home, facing terrifying uncertainty while battling serious and worsening health issues, 2 heart attacks, a stroke, and years of gradual physical and emotional decline, while Meghan allegedly turns a blind eye, offering no visits, no phone calls, no messages, no check-ins, not even a glimmer of concern. Samantha painted a gut-wrenching, almost cinematic picture of his current ordeal. Thomas alone in a fragile, unstable building, with only a single friend visiting from the UK, no rescue teams nearby, and an improvised, terrifying plan to slide him down 19 flights of stairs using cushions and a shower curtain just to survive. The structures themselves are poorly constructed, vulnerable to even minor tremors, leaving Thomas frail and defenseless, at constant risk of catastrophic collapse, every moment a fight for survival. Samantha laid the blame squarely at Meghan's feet, insisting it wasn't just a present failure, but the culmination of years of deliberate cruelty, a calculated smear campaign, fabricated stories, and negative press meticulously designed to erase him from her carefully curated royal narrative. This is a father who worked tirelessly, sacrificed endlessly, and gave everything for his daughter, only to be abandoned in his darkest hour, left to face life-threatening danger alone, while the daughter he devoted his life to allegedly pursues fame, image, and accolades, ignoring the very person who made her success possible.
The betrayal, Samantha said, was unbearable, cutting deeper than anyone could truly imagine, leaving wounds that run far beyond the public eye. Thomas Markle, an Emmy-winning lighting director who devoted decades of his life tirelessly supported Meghan, ended up humiliated, abandoned, and effectively exiled from the life he had built for himself, his health deteriorating and his spirit breaking under unimaginable stress and pressure. Samantha insists that Meghan knew exactly what she was doing, that her father's plight in the Philippines wasn't a random misfortune or accident, but the result of choices that left him trapped in a fragile, crumbling building, every aftershock shaking both the structure and the man within it. While Thomas fights for every breath in isolation, grappling with fear and frailty, Meghan is reportedly rehearsing speeches and preparing to glide across a red carpet in New York, accepting a humanitarian award that, in Samantha's view, stands in grotesque contrast to her father's suffering. Samantha tore into the staggering hypocrisy of it all, asking how someone who allegedly ignored her father through multiple heart attacks, a stroke, and now a life-threatening earthquake could stand on a stage and be applauded for caring about humanity. Royal commentators, journalists, and the public echoed her outrage, noting that Meghan, with her immense wealth, influence, and resources, could intervene immediately, call in consulates, arrange evacuations, hire helicopters, or even simply pick up a phone, but she has chosen silence instead, leaving Thomas to face peril alone, trapped and exposed while the world watches, stunned by the gap between her polished public persona and the devastating reality for the man who sacrificed everything for her. She could call in favors. Her wealth, influence, and connections could even arrange a helicopter rescue. But Meghan has done nothing, leaving her father to face unimaginable danger alone. Samantha Markle called the situation a tragic comedy, painting a stark contrast between Meghan allegedly paying for awards and gliding down red carpets, while Thomas hangs on the edge of survival. For Samantha, this isn't an isolated moment. It's the culmination of a lifelong pattern in which image always came before family. Thomas worked tirelessly for his daughter, putting in 70-hour weeks, winning multiple Emmys, and pouring every ounce of energy and resources into giving Meghan every opportunity imaginable. And yet, the moment she married into royalty, she allegedly cast him aside, abandoning him when he needed her most. With his life now at risk, not a single message, phone call, or gesture has come from Meghan, prompting Samantha to question her daughter's conscience and call her cold, unfeeling, and fundamentally incapable of compassion. She didn't stop there. Prince Harry was drawn into the fire, accused of moral spinelessness for standing by while Meghan orchestrated PR smears, erased Thomas from the narrative, and allegedly allowed his reputation to be destroyed. Samantha insisted that if they disrespected Queen Elizabeth or Prince Philip, ignoring Thomas fits the same calculated pattern, a chilling demonstration of narcissism and self-interest repeated over years, leaving family, loyalty, and compassion by the wayside in the relentless pursuit of image, fame, and control.
Royal commentators were unanimous in condemning Meghan Markle. Christine Hamilton called her a narcissist if she lets this situation continue without taking immediate action, arguing that even the most ruthless PR team would demand intervention. Ignoring a father's life or death struggle while smiling on a red carpet at a glamorous humanitarian gala isn't just morally wrong, it's a PR disaster of epic proportions. Neil Hamilton added that for Meghan, it has always been about the brand, appearances, and the next strategic move, never about family, loyalty, or compassion. Samantha Markle, trembling with rage and heartbreak, emphasized that this is no ordinary parental neglect. It's life or death. If Meghan cannot act while her father clings to life, it proves her priorities lie entirely with herself and her public image. Once, Thomas Markle was her unwavering rock, provider, champion, and guide, a man who worked tirelessly, often 70-hour weeks, winning Emmys and pouring every ounce of effort into giving Meghan every opportunity to succeed. But the moment Harry entered, Thomas became inconvenient, a shadow that didn't fit Meghan's royal narrative. Overnight, he was recast as a villain, erased from her story, and seemingly abandoned. Samantha insisted this was deliberate, cruel, and calculated, leaving emotional and reputational scars. Now, as Thomas faces his most desperate hour, isolated thousands of miles away in danger, the silence from the daughter who owes him everything is deafening. Samantha stressed that this isn't just about an earthquake, it's the culmination of years of betrayal, manipulation, and abandonment. Every red carpet appearance, staged photo, and carefully curated social media post underscores a pattern of self-interest and cold calculation. For Samantha, the heartbreak is both personal and public. A father who gave everything is left facing danger and despair alone, while the daughter he sacrificed for remains absent, leaving the world to witness the devastating consequences of neglect on an unimaginable scale.